too strives to fend for his family, his only hope is that the working conditions in the mine could improve. Hunger is a constant danger which hangs over everyone's head. Different people find different ways to cope. To tackle the problem of hunger, the district of Kotido has identified 800 acres of land in low-lying areas which receive better rains, also known as the green belts, and designated them for block farming. Working together with the Office of the Prime Minister, they're turning these areas into a food basket for the region. Flourishing crops in different varieties can be seen growing on gardens planted by the local communities. A good harvest is expected if the rains continue up to the end of the season. In Kacheri village, Kacheri sub-county, one of the greenbelt areas, we caught up with some of the youth who are participating in farming. One of their proposals yielded planting materials from government, which they had planted according to clearly laid out guidelines of the project. This is only a start for them, even though not all the members of the group have so far been able to participate. But the project is also dogged by bureaucratic challenges, particularly the timing of the distribution of seeds.
So, I never put it on a contractor. I wouldn't know my account. So, don't have a Jeffilia, you're an actor. I know, and a Edilena contractors.
The timing of planting is affected by long procurement processes, which are made worse by the fact that inputs are sourced from outside the region. Yet, they have to be transported to this area using a poor road infrastructure.
So klimo ngeda marebe erot chadang arono erot chadang lakini nyarono no yina nege nyala ka kiruno yi ache page pira kira angopia chut to jokal nyarot mara yaw ke nyoni kinyom eroko nyeda ani ke ye kinyom lo sto anege daro do akiru bonan ke buna kiru wa kina kwa borona barbe constructor chape danga kotere constructor danga ya kidingog nege magana ke dawna constructor una ya ka chiri nege mere be dawna alo kotido be buningere akilota igwele kera puli kama do yaune yaka wonege yaka wonanga puli pere wonanga igwele nyone puli.
And how have the youth held their leaders accountable when such delays have happened?
Aloha ngolo ya kai ina coordinate la nadzolo ya ma sabaga onda ndi yama ndonga uladan ezidi obondu me kawan
kire ani nyumi wa akraliano pele unete yanya pide ne boko na e chairman la farmers forum
bo ke kro kudo jakku apana kro ne peleunete mono bon ka we pe pari mono ko ko na ngete meleke ko example apana la poni ka kudo tamara kudo yonga nyobo ediyo to nginyo kana nyobo kudo ke to nginyo ya karulogo atara kariye akuri nginyo mo temogno to berundang to kono e joko idaran ko ne lo yene am yango mun atumun kan lu agilo lu am so ne buni agudo nyobo mun agudo ngron tama agudo ngata rinyi viai amalo district limo ne sub county chief so toro bo ngata nadis coordinator la district
ko tere nyepere da ka kita alo kidiama raja ko dika polo ko lu ngune magna tro aya kara lo ke de ona ngiche ko rike pote ngiche lo aje ngune joko ke jete ni de job tiono.
And how do the youth see the role of the traditional leaders and the elders? Could the elders have intervened in guiding such a process? These youth seem to believe that the role of the traditional structures is ineffective, and the elders are at odds with the youth's current needs.
So, ko parka itu harta konaga tu harta kalau ada apa konaga krikita tu konaga
irang ada mai jadi pe aga gardo al budai amede ar bole pade yude bade agiri al bugetai amara beta la ka tongo lama doctor mati ajo rudi agda da yolo
ane boko yede bunta pukana to rugude garai manakati tamara cham ta wajo rugude to manakan ane boko cham ta ke pitinge to pitinge ke to.
The youth who have access to education, on the other hand, for instance here at Kotido High School, show more enthusiasm for leadership issues by wanting to be part of the process that determines their future. Fideli Romano is the head prefect of the school.
I also chose to become a student leader in order to improve my own personal experience in the field, so that in case whatever happens on the way, I'm ready because I've known something.
They're also aware of the leadership structures that exist outside the school system, some of which they hope to join using the leadership skills they're acquiring now in school. Some have gained the confidence to approach their leaders and demand accountability for issues that concern them. For instance, the student scholarship scheme.
Specifically speaking, I've ever gone to the LC5's office, I myself, the current LC5, and I tried to talk to him about these opportunities which come, maybe for joining the universities, other tertiary institutions for some youth who are just staying at home there. But he talked to me physically, and he told me that, there are also other factors which contribute. At least when we absorb such people, should be academically also fit, and of course they try to balance.
But such ambitions appear to have been crushed for the youth who have dropped out of school, or those who have never got a chance to attend school. They say they participate in the voting process, but cite corruption and political patronage as some of the factors which prevent them from participating in leadership and development. Most find the process of contesting for leadership rather difficult, and the dream of becoming a leader, even in their own communities, unattainable. In Kidepo Village, Rupa Sub-County, Moroto District, Veronica Nakiru would have run for a local council position, but she lost the nerve when confronted by the fact that she would run against someone whose campaign would be better funded. Her colleague concurs. This view of youth disenfranchisement is echoed by the youth in Owamuge Parish in Abim District. Some of the youth in Karamoja, particularly those in the rural areas, though aware of the possibilities, are hesitant to challenge the status quo.
kori ke guru ni chane ke alore itemono community ki boykin tamara aguror be chamalo akukwa ke atonga araide wona bo kori community ada woni che chama
na ba na kilo to de ni a chama fedori chama ne kana tamariyon kara heyi ti chama fedori ba jali ma na tamare heyi kare ti wache apan roba kare ti ada hani bona idingena na kinyere robu yang agra chama ni kilimo ya chama na agra fedori na chama na kara ake kodo ya tamara bana fedori ya rege na mam robu ya fedori ya rege ara pa ki chamu ya na ko good.
Some are not even aware, nor do they have the means to exercise their constitutional rights to recall a leader.
Ignorance. People don't know how to, they try the procedures, how to call back the politicians. Once they vote for them and they are already there, they don't know how to call them back.
Some are simply scared of raising such a matter for fear of victimization and consequences that might befall them.
One commission chairman of the district like LC5 giretie kawane no ngani entie corrupt e ko be karene kanga kai no a leader moro na tie corrupt e choko signatories keken cheteri district che kwanya anongo kwanya badak tek
gina juko wacho ginon ini ngio lobo wani en dana balingi lok ka ingo be yuno wi ka mane ko ni ora cho gi morani no ka do loko lido de ko ni di wande cho atio cho gina do juko wacho ko de ne ka de no ni ne cho di kur ka nyu wi do ka kan bingo ya mita di chili pura na let ka di duogo wanga di ling gilong ni kere no gina rach ni ling kede.
The youth therefore remain vulnerable, lacking the voice to express their concerns, which stunts their effort to fully participate in leadership and being productive members in their communities.
Groups mokoti kin pachana no berme aja dong gin benefiting mokoki kom NGOs ko kene kame SSG kame ngo endo no me wani cha chari obedo gima kon mi upe chido no chido peko na do dia wa pien kan mo mi de doki yope e mi de ko ni ruba tangu chingi bot gamente ene do wan kame do gino bina ni wanda ramo gre kok bot gi kame gino bede jokota ni o supporting to group wani ro dong ro e no to gimo kiye